Alright, here I am with some more Path of Exile. So... 45? Holy crap. I'll do PvP.
Welcome. Before we walk this path together, it's important that you understand one thing about me. I don't regret a single thing that I've done. I set out to raise humanity up from the cloying mud of its fleshly ignorance. My mistake was not in the aspiration, but in the execution. Now I intend to correct that mistake. Really, I'm not helping you, Exile. You're helping me. So, good. 2 down, 1.
Alright.
On this day, the eve of this rapture's completion, I honor those who have passed and whose passion and knowledge have brought us to the brink of salvation. Inquisitor Maligaro, a creative force without equal. Chiron of Umbra, an aesthete of transcendent sensibility. Dwydri, idol of fervor and dedication. You taught me far more than I ever taught you, my students. My friends, we strove to make a greater world together, and in your memory, I shall make that world a reality. Malachi.
Burn all these things down.
I shall preserve your beauty for eternity. So pretty!
Nope. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Cool, cool. Here, let me... turn down the music and everything.
Why you turning down the music?
So I can hear you.
Oh, but I talk loud. What are you talking about?
Shh, you don't talk about.
Ew, Domino's.
You don't talk like a New Yorker.
Why would I? I'm not from New York.
You're from Florida. Although you do kind of sound like a New Yorker.
Probably because I dated one long person.
Hmm. So what's up?
Nothing. I don't know what to do.
We witches have to have some standards.
The not streaming life is boring.
We'll stream. Find something to... Yes!
I'm not motivated to stream anymore.
If you don't stream, you'll die.
I won't. I'm alive.
Oh, you say that now. Destroying all my enemies. You should get Path of Exile.
That game looks like Garbo.
What?
That game looks Garbo.
Whatever. Jealous.
You asked me.
Get the game.
Don't be marred.
I'm marred.
Don't be marred.
I'm marred already.
Don't be marred.
I'm so marred.
Don't be. Little dirt.
Dirt by dirt.
You've come such a long way since we first
turd
met in
face.
Axiom Prison.
Don't be a
I was
turd
that
face.
close to snuffing
Don't
you
be
out
a
then
turd
and there.
face. I'm bored.
Aw.
Tomorrow I start working again, and I literally spend my day doing nothing. Literally nothing.
Doing what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Like, I have so many games that I can play, but like, I don't know.
No.
Like, I'm not interested in playing games unless I have people to play them with. But all the games you want to play, I don't. Because you Garbo.
I'm sorry.
Get good.
Oh, I have to kill his 3 guardians? Ah, that's butt.
What is on YouTube? Let me see.
Nothing is on YouTube. PewDiePie is on YouTube.
I don't know. That garbage guy.
Watch some PewDiePie. Do it. What?
I'm watching Rice Gum.
Ah. Yeah, I don't watch him. Too controversial. Like, no. Just don't like him as a person. Hmm.
This kid got cake.
Dissection
Alright, I think I killed all the guardians here. Can't wait to get back to Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. What's up?
I should link you the video, but I time.
What?
It's funny. Wasted, bro.
Okay.
I'm random, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be. Ooh, dexterity.
Yes? See ya. Until next time.
Alright, so I have to enter the Black Core. Oh. Here I go.
Expecting you, witch. You and I are about to create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Will you go to bed now, little girl? Or do I need to tuck you in?
Now, exile!
Oh my god.
Now, exile!
Oh my god.
Now, exile!
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody hero. Who'd have thought you'd be so suited to the role? I was convinced I'd made a fatal mistake in sparing your life in Axiom Prison. Fatal, yes. But a mistake? No. Go now, sister. It's up to you to teach Malachi the true definition of nightmare.
I hope he doesn't listen, Piety. That'll make it even more fun.
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Oh, come on.
I'm bored.
What? What's up?
I'm bored. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry you're bored.
Say something funny.
Ah, wubba lubba dub dub.
Do you have Pug?
No, I don't. It's one of the few games that I don't have.
Why don't you get it? So then you can play with her.
I know, I should get it.
Oh, my back itches. Have a drink. I want some ice cream.
Ah!
I want ice cream. Ice cream.
You want ice cream?
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna get any ice cream.
Why not?
Because I said so.
And you are
older than you, and I make smarter decisions.
No, you don't.
Yep.
Says the person watching anime with me earlier.
That was a smart decision.
No, you could have spent your time exercising or cleaning your room or writing. Am I right? I know.
You were so
Bear!
What?
Bear!
better acquainted. It's really not so bad once you get to know it.
Why don't you just stream
cannot be
like
understood
10 or
should
12
be
hours
feared.
like straight, like
is the
not
first
taking a
rule
break and then take a break right afterwards?
Because I need to take a break.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
it without taking a break. I do 15 hours without taking.
Ah, that's because you cray cray.
I'll just grab
watching
food.
you.
Like I'll take like a 5-minute break, but I'll keep the stream on and then get my food real quick, eat it, nom nom nom, go back.
Yeah.
It's because you a pussy. I bet.
Whatever.
More manly than you. Oh, I don't take this.
Damn. It's
I
almost
couldn't because like once I'm done with the stream, like I can't. Unless like I do the 4-hour streams, then stop and go do what I gotta do, then come back and stream for 4 hours more. But if it's like 7 hours plus and then leave for 2 at like 1 hour, I'll be like, nah. That 1 hour is gonna turn the rest of the day that I got.
Yes.
Ay, 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 ay.
You will be remembered.
Ay, 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 ay.
It's obvious to everyone now.
There's no one like you, Witch.
The beast learned that the hard way.
And the whole of Raycast will learn about it, one way or
Oh yeah. I did it.
I knew you would embrace the darkness, Witch. What I couldn't know is that you would squeeze the very life from it. I honestly didn't think you had that much love in you.
Oh, this person
Now
is
one thing
streaming.
remains to be seen.
That scared me.
Where will love take you next? Wherever it be, you shall be rewarded.
Like, I've been meaning to change up my schedule.
Like, what are you gonna change it to?
The
Like,
little
you should just do
girl
like
walked
short
into a
hours, not
dark,
too long.
Dark cave.
What do you mean?
The little girl.
Like when I
led
come
a
back to
dark,
streaming after, you know,
dark
I get my mind
beast.
straight, going to
The
the
little
gym
girl
eventually, and
ate
I
its
get on
dark,
that
dark
healthy life.
heart.
I'm just gonna do like
My
short streams
Malachi
so I
is
don't
dead.
like wither away.
I knew it.
Okay.
Felt it.
Cause like this is just
Understood
part
it the
time, but it's like
moment
a
you
hobby.
struck the
Unlike
final
people that
blow.
have a job and I plan on
I
going to
am.
school, so I can't be like
I
killing
was
myself
the Gemling Queen.
over something I know it's not gonna be a career.
And now
so.
my king is dead.
Well, I'm trying to make this my
We
career.
dreamed
Well, I guess.
only the
But, like,
greatest dreams. Malachi and
like,
I.
5 to 8 hours is
A
like a normal
truly
job.
eternal empire.
If you do it 7 times a day, 5
Still,
to 7 hours is
I
like a day is
live.
like a normal hour.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how I
As
want to
long
do
as you make 30 hours, that's full-time job. 30 hours.
it. I'm putting in more than 30 hours, but
I
yeah.
know. I did like 40-something hours, like before when I didn't care.
When I started out, a couple months after, I used to do 2 24-hour streams a month for like 2-3 months straight. No, 4
I can
months
never do a
straight.
24-hour because like I'll pass out. Like I was like,
Yeah, like I won't do it during this heat. No way. Not with the AC not working. I have a fan in here blasting away. So, you know.
are those gray hairs?
Yeah, I have gray hairs.
I was right to have faith. Act with care.
Don't frown.
I'm not frowning.
You're like your face is like scrunched up. You're gonna get wrinkles.
Relax.
Yeah, relax them eyebrows. Relax them eyebrows, boy. Well, stop it.
You and me were all that survived the swim. Never was much difference between exile and the death sentence.
And now I'm on New
Thank
Game
you so
Plus.
much for me, not against me.
Huh?
I'm on New Game Plus.
What is that?
What do you mean, what is that? New Game Plus. It's like I start the game and it's on harder difficulty.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I want to, woman.
I'm a woman.
A woman.
A
If
woman.
we are to build
That's what
ourselves a
PewDiePie
fresh
said.
civilization,
Woman.
Ah.
though you hide your sophistication well, I simply knew you were an exile of discernment. I know, it doesn't look like much at the moment, but since I made the effort to recognize the potential in you, perhaps you could do this place the same courtesy. The mighty imperial capital of Sarn.
Dying.
Now to even more important matters. The noble science of geomancy.
I can purchase decorations. What?
I'm dying.
Why are you dying?
Because can I not die in peace?
Though you hide your sophistication well, I know, it doesn't look like the mighty imperial capital of Sarn.
Dude, I'm like literally dying on the inside.
Why are you dying on the inside?
Why are you so quiet?
Why? Because I'm working.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll leave you alone.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I didn't know that you were dying. But I'm so sorry. Like, man. That's really though? How you feeling?
So there you are.
You're mean.
I'm not mean.
I'm leaving.
Don't. No. I'm back. Come on, what's up? Talk to me. Around. 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 Alright. I understand. Labyrinth. Ooh, festival mask. Yes, give me that. more statues. And destroy that. Some. These poor dumb creatures. Interesting. So I'm supposed to. Oh.
The son of Esamir met the son of Zan upon the road to the Imperial throne. The Eternal offered his cunning. His eyes and ears bought and paid for. The Esamite offered his strength. His sword, earned in the arena. A pact was forged. The labyrinth was witnessed. Two men separated by blood. Two men bound by hope. Two men, and only one emperor.
Oh. Shed some light on some things. Destroy everything.
Traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Festival mask. This. There's a copy of gem. God, this guy. Oh, there's a skillful key back there. Oh well. I'm only doing this just because I want to complete everything. Go, and yeah, nothing. Good. Alright. Oh, god damn. Isn't your normal dungeon.
A silver key, there must be a silver door.
Silver door. And went through all that. Yep, didn't get hit once. All these guys, spiders, whatever.
Too much clutter.
death bow, huh? No way I can kill more. There we go.
Oops, clumsy me. Too much clutter.
Oh my god. Too many items. Where are the silver ones? Poor bastards. There.
Too much clutter.
Oh, these guys just die for.
Too much clutter.
Really? Even for you? Gotta be kidding me, this little guy. Let's see.
Too much clutter. Much clutter.
Where is the next area? What the hell? Where am I supposed to go? I almost feel like there should be something here. Ah, I see. There's only a one-way area.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death. These I'm selling. Alright. Slowness lends strength towards enemies.
Hey, welcome back. So what's up?
You still streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming until 9.
What are you gonna do after 9?
No clue.
Wanna watch more anime?
I might as well.
Yay. What anime do you wanna watch? I have a list that I wanted to keep watching. I don't know if you want to watch it with me.
Probably not.
Why not? It's not a list, but like this one anime that I really want.
What's it called?
I don't know how to say it. Here you go. I'm gonna send you.
I'll probably watch like Dragon Ball Super.
I know. I don't want to watch that.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
We're gonna watch anime together.
Yeah, but I'm gonna choose.
No, I want to watch this one.
Oh, what to choose? Alright, I'll look it up. Crunchyroll.
It's pretty cute. It's kind of like the movie. I mean, but like, it's not that.
Okay.
But there's like a male protagonist. We're gonna watch it, okay?
I guess.
We're gonna watch till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Blank Magic, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't notice your message. I am so sorry. How's it going? I'm so sorry, Blank Magic. Blank, do you have Path of Exile as well on PC? Right, in all caps, yes, if you do. Ah! Blank. Why? Hey!
There's nothing quite so enticing as a locked door.
America. Ever watched Team America? I play on a toaster. You play on a toaster? What? Does it make toast? Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. Always. Always. I know, right? Share. Some of that toasty goodness.
What are we gonna do?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm gonna play more Honey Pop.
Then play some Honey Pop.
I will.
Like I wouldn't mind streaming it, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't unless you want to stream it on YouTube.
Yeah. Like, I would stream on YouTube. I have a really bad computer, can't do much, so I call it a toaster. Oh. Well, yeah, that's kind of like my laptop. Gold door. There's a gold door here. But tonight is Dragon Ball Super. This be really good. So yeah, Blank Magic. We're gonna have movie night and anime night. Hopping into Discord with you guys. Yeah, do it. I'm on Discord. Join us. Join us. One of us. One Google Pop. Join us on Discord. It's fine. We won't regret it. Right?
Merely encourages curiosity.
I don't really care about the doors right now. It's, yeah, hop on Discord with us.
Boo. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. I don't think I've ever been in a Discord with you.
Nope, you have not.
Well, hello and welcome to my voice.
Oh my god, finally. Finally, after all this time, eons.
Yes. Only took 1,000 years, even though I'm on Discord 24/7.
Yeah, really, like what the hell?
I have the chat muted because it constantly goes off. I have a lot of chats muted.
Really? Are you on like a lot of different channels?
I'm on at least 20.
Holy crap.
That's what happens with League. Like, I start meeting a bunch of people on invite.
Yeah, really? Like, what?
But I only talk in like 2.
So, like, how many do you listen to? Like, actually pay attention to?
Probably, I look at this one. I look at another streamer's Discord. Yeah. Another 2 that are my friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Oh, I am honored to be listened to. Because, you know, all I get are lurkers, and it's good to, it's like, ah, someone listens to me.
I lurk because I don't really talk much because I'm like, I could.
Yeah, like I don't mind the lurking. In fact, no, I like it, but it's like, oh, someone's talking. Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do right?
I'm still watching the stream. I just haven't muted because I don't feel like listening to myself talk.
Well, I always like listening to myself talk, so yeah, I guess it's just preference.
Yeah. I'll listen to you talk, but I won't listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, someone hit me up on League.
Oh.
This guy wants me to play ranked with him because he wants me to carry him.
In what game?
League of Legends.
Oh. Okay.
He's like plat 3 or silver 3. Jesus Christ. He needs to get out my face. I ain't even ranked.
Shit. I haven't played League of Legends in like I only played like probably 10 minutes of it That was it.
Well, if you ever decide to play it again, I got you, fam.
Oh, awesome. You got my back.
I got your back. I'm a support main.
I need to get back into, what's it called? Overwatch. Because of Doomfist.
Even though League of Legends isn't Overwatch, I like to randomly put in chat, heroes never die when I save somebody. It brings me excitement.
Like, I need healing. This isn't... Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I have this friend who gets really enraged whenever he comes down to the lane that I'm in and doesn't get healed. And I'm like, not my fault you're out of range. I have a limit of how far it goes.
Do you play, what's it called? Heroes of the Storm?
Nope, never played it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I have this lovely toaster here with me.
Ah, yes. Le toastier.
Yeah, my friends like to call it a toaster because of how bad it is.
Like, what's the, what are the specs?
No clue, but it's probably meant for office work, not video games.
Okay. So it's meant for solitaire, not... Wow.
Yep. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I tried playing The Forest because a friend gifted it to me and... Whew! That was beautiful.
Lag.
Oh, like crazy.
Oh, shit.
I kind of just... They cut down trees, I collect logs and bring them up.
That's,
That is my task.
Man, that's great.
I'm looking at another computer, but I need a job, but I don't think I can get one legally.
Oh, shit.
I'll just sell my soul to Satan.
Yeah, that's
That
probably
might
best.
work.
Yeah. I mean, he should accept it. He, she, I don't want to assume gender of the Prince of Darkness, or Princess of Darkness.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, there are so many things on the ground that you just keep passing.
I don't really care for them. Why am I in this? I don't want to be in this area. No, that has a silver door. I wanted to go to the one with the gold. Gold door.
So I'm guessing you've moved to PC now.
Yeah, for the most part. Like, I still stream on my PS4 with Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll get back into that probably tomorrow.
The only thing I'm pissed about is I was looking at the... Because it popped up, hey, at everyone, that there's a Twitch stream. And I saw... What was it called? Until Dawn or something like that?
Oh, yes, Until Dawn.
And I was so pissed that I wasn't there for it. I was like, god damn it.
Yeah, Until Dawn. It looks so good.
I love that game, so I was like super pissed at myself for missing it. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I'll
I hate
probably
it.
get back into it.
How far in are you?
I'd say probably 3rd chapter or something. Like, well, that blonde chick was taken by that crazy killer guy. So, yeah.
That was an interesting game. I liked it. I'm gonna just randomly jump into it.
Yeah, like,
Hey.
at first I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and save everyone. And then, no, after the tutorial, it's like, no, I want to kill everyone.
Fuck everybody.
Yeah, but keep it suspenseful, you know?
Yeah.
Make it look like they're making the right choices, but at the same time, you know, they're teenagers, so...
I saw the little cup and I was like, oh, I have some bits. And then I looked and I was like, oh, I can't throw bits at them.
No, I'm not affiliate yet, which is weird to me. I'm like, what's going on?
I was like, oh, I can't throw bits at them.
I know. Like, I would have, like, so much shit set up for that, like the pop-ups videos.
The only issue with bits is for months I haven't been able to like watch videos to get the free bits and stack them up.
Okay.
It's like no, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, I guess they caught on.
It's like I did that around Christmas time was when I was getting bits.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to since.
Yeah, they're more concerned about people just spending money.
I've also my setup is no longer in a closet. I now have 2 monitors. I've upgraded.
Ooh. Fancy.
My setup was literally in a closet. My dad would always be like, you know, it's 2017, you can come out now.
Yeah. It's like,
I was
no.
like,
It'll never be.
no, it's okay. I was like, hey, so I want you to meet my girlfriend. It's true, because like I have someone in another Discord chat, they always call me their wife.
They're
And I'm
like
hey,
your
what's up?
waifu.
Yeah, they always call me their wife, and I'm like, what's up, boo? I got you.
Aw, that's adorable.
The
There you go.
funny part about it is I was dating a guy at that point in time, and he was like, I don't even have to be jealous about guys. I have to be jealous about girls. He's like, I'm talking about girls and not guys. I'm like, I don't know how to help you with this scenario. And she was always like, I'm gonna steal her from you. And I was like, oh my god, these two. Like in competition about this.
Well, you know, it's a good situation to be in.
I felt the love.
Yes, it's all about the love.
I've also adopted like 3 kids in that chat.
Oh shit. You're
It's
a
okay.
mom, you're an internet mom now.
I'm an internet mom. It's okay, one kid has like 4 or 5 dads.
What?
One person claimed to be his dad, but then another person I think claimed to be his dad, and one person I was with. And then I'm like, oh, you can also be his dad? So yeah, it's like 5 dads?
5 dads?
Yep.
Oh,
I think the one was like, oh, she's a hoe. She doesn't know, like, who's the dad to this kid. I'm like, pretty much.
Who's the baby
I'll
daddy?
accept it. Yeah.
Who
Well,
is
I don't know who's gonna be the father of that kid. He just keeps jumping around. He's like, oh, that's my dad. No, that's my dad. No, that's my dad. I'm like, okay, whatever. Whatever,
Well,
man.
Whoever is quote-unquote fortunate enough to take you in.
I think it's more like unfortunate.
Yeah.
Whenever he acts up, I threaten to shred his adoption papers.
Oh, well.
It works.
Yep. So wait, do you have a PS4?
Have what?
Do you have a PlayStation 4?
I do not. Sadly, I only have a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2.
Okay.
But if it were Xbox, I have like the Xbox One 360 and the original.
Holy shit.
They
You're
all
so
work.
nerd.
Got remotes for all of them. The original Xbox doesn't really have many games for it because I think we lost most of them. Where I don't know, like there was a bunch of them. Now there's only a select few you can find. It's like, where'd they go?
Yeah. All right.
I'm personally a PlayStation person. My brother's the Xbox person.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like the PlayStation, but when I want to play a game that actually looks good, I'll play PC.
Yeah. Lovely little toaster I have.
Oh my god.
I love how they just like stand there while you're like injuring them. They don't care at all. I'm trying to not curse so much because I'm not sure like if that's allowed on your stream or not.
I mean,
I don't want to do that when it's not allowed.
It's fine as long as it's not like totally excessive, you know.
Yeah. I knew a person who was streaming, and we were in Discord playing League with them. And my one friend named Zed, he kept saying the N-word, which is banned on Twitch, and it's like, shut up.
Why do you keep on saying it?
Because he didn't believe that it was banned, and he just kept going, so then, like, the guy muted him.
Holy crap.
I was like, dude, you're gonna get him banned. What is wrong with you? Chill. He has no chill. He likes to trigger people.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, but then he got muted. I feel like he's muted anytime somebody's streaming, or even in that chat.
That's... I wouldn't say that's too bad, but... Yeah.
He has this thing for making people angry.
Does he just want, like, attention?
I don't know. I feel like he just has this thing for triggering people. He has a passion. He does very good at it. He makes people leave the Discord chat. Because, like, we'll be playing League, he'll take somebody's, like, kill, or take something that somebody needed, and they're just done with them.
Like, okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah. But then, you know, I'm like, I will post very inappropriate pictures of you in chat, you keep it up. It's true, I have... We're not going into detail on the pictures. But yeah, I have some lovely pictures of him that he actually put in chat himself as well. But for new people that join...
Yeah, I mean...
There we go, we'll just give that to him.
Yeah, there was someone in another channel that I was in. He was banned. He posted some nudes. Let's just say.
Well, thankfully, the guy I know, he censors them with his hand. They're literally in the chat right now. In his... I think I'm a mod in his chat.
Oh, you're a mod.
Yeah, because he has this thing about, like, we'll get in random games and he just invites everybody. Invite. So I'm like, okay, I'm here to make sure nothing goes wrong.
How crazy does it get sometimes?
I don't even know. Jokes about things that are going too far. He has no chill. I feel like he doesn't socialize with people enough.
Probably should.
He travels with his grandma and stuff, and he's in a car most of the time, so he doesn't get to socialize that frequently. I like to say hi to his grandma, though. His grandma's cool.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'll be talking with him and I hear his grandma in the back. I'm like, yo, tell your grandma I say hi. And he's like, Grandma, Valerie says hi. And she's like, hi. I can just hear her yell it from across the car.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. I remember one time when his grandma wasn't around, some girl said that she wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so he's like, I'll be your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and proceeds to make a video with his face covered in peanut butter, puts bread on top of his head, and takes a squirt bottle of jelly and just starts pouring it in his mouth. And I think he was dancing weirdly while doing that. I'm like, this is why you're not in a relationship, and the block button was invented.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
I mean, I was watching him do it. I personally found it funny. It's like, you're nuts, man. You're nuts. Sent some pictures to a group chat by accident full of underage girls.
Yeah.
Well, he was he's still 17. It's fine, but they were way younger than him. Like 12, 13. He started burying it with other pictures. It was an accident, but nobody's let it go. He's constantly reminded. I'm going to continue to remind him, and I know someone who has that picture saved. I don't think there's a person he's met who hasn't seen that picture. And this is why we're going to keep him away from you. We don't need that.
Thanks.
Yes. I will protect you from that evil.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I don't know.
Yeah, everything else is going fine over here. Yeah.
Stream's looking good.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks. Yeah, I've been rearranging it, mixing it up, that sort of thing. But, yeah, I mean, God, the AC isn't working here, so I'm suffering. I'm streaming for your sins.
Cold air.
Huh?
I will donate cold air to you. It is freezing over here.
Oh, yes, that is what I need. Cold air. I appreciate the cold.
I have to wear long sleeves and really warm pants. Okay.
So you're like, what, Midwest?
No, the air conditioner's just really cold.
Hey, thank you for the host. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Because I was like, am I hosting anybody? I don't know. Let's just throw this guy a host. I got you.
You are now. Yeah, waka waka.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little thing that pops up.
Oh yeah, that Pokemon.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah, that's the only cute thing I found. Like there was that or the zombie, and I was like, no, I will go with the Pokemon.
My friends are trying to get me into Pokemon, but I walked around that.
Really? You're not going into Pokemon?
Well, it's like they found this Pokemon game that was like Pokemon Revolution or something online, and it was free, but...
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I think it's like I can't even get past the first gym leader or whatever. I can't play that game to save my life.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just hear them nerding out about it, and I have no idea what they're talking about half the time.
It's like you fucking weirdos.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So, hey, Super Dave. What's going on, dude? So, yeah, we're going to have, well, I'm going to come up with a schedule. So, Friday night is, anime night. No, Friday night is movie night. Saturday night is, well, next Saturday starting is going to be anime night. So, like, you know, people can join in on this website called Rabbit, where I will stream like an anime or movie.
Best site ever.
Yeah. So I have a Crunchyroll account, so people can just join in and watch whatever I'm watching on Crunchyroll.
I should really be here like every Saturday night. Anime is my life.
Anime is life, and it's love.
I need to watch the second season of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you do. Doing Turmoil? No, I'm trying to just... Nice, dude. No, I recently just beat the game, Super Dave, and I just started up the Cruel difficulty. So, yeah, that'll take some time for me to get to, like, the higher levels. But, yeah, for Attack on Titan, I've just been reading the manga. Like, I watched the first season, but... Attack on Titan...
I think me and a friend like binge watched the first season, and we haven't watched the second one because we were waiting for it to like finish. Then we're gonna binge watch that.
Nice.
We watched Tokyo Ghoul as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I was like, I keep hearing stuff about this. Can we watch this next? And we did. And then I was up for 24 hours.
Shit. A good anime that you should watch is Another Life with My Smartphone or cell phone, whatever. You know, it's like this trend that's going on with like these newer anime series where like someone is reborn in like another world. And this guy, this kid actually, he was mistakenly killed by God, and God's like, my bad. I'll place you in another world, and you can choose whatever item from your previous world to bring on over. And the kid is like, alright, I want magical powers, and I want to bring my cell phone. And God's like, okay.
Oh my god.
It's really good. It is. Like, I thought it'd be cheesy, but it's actually quite fun. And it's like, oh, okay, you know, it has some Sword Art Online to it, some of that. Oh, also Log Horizon is really good too.
I'll also look into these.
Oh my god.
I'm currently forcing a friend to watch Your Lie in April.
Ooh. Choice.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna hit you with the emotional stuff.
Another good one is, what is it called? Oh, the Gwyn Saga. So
I'm gonna have to like write all these down and find my normal anime site and just search all these up.
yeah. Just go to like Netflix or
I'm gonna just like find a bunch of anime and download it because I'm gonna be like moving soon. And I'll just, I don't know when I'm gonna have internet. It'd be like 2 weeks till I do anything, but
yeah.
I will be prepared.
Super Dave, yeah, cool. If you want, go ahead and add me on Steam. It's Darius Slayer, and we can do some co-op if you want. That'd be really cool.
I hear you talking about this guy, but like I don't see messages popping up in chat.
Oh, that's because I have Restream on, and it allows me to stream on various sites at the same time. So right now I'm streaming on YouTube, and I'm streaming on Beam, or right now, or it's called Mixer, and I'm streaming on like 4 different sites right now.
This explains so much.
Yeah, and the chat, and I have the chat app, and so he's chatting from a different website.
This explains so much. I was like, did I break Twitch? What did I do?
Yeah, you broke Twitch. It's all your fault. You should feel bad.
It's okay. I thought I broke a Discord bot because it was offline. I'm like, oh no. What did I do? But then, like, I got a friend of mine, he's like pro with this bot. He's like, oh, it's probably down for repair. I was like, oh my god, thank you. It's like, I needed your Asian powers. Thank you. That's what I do. Like, I've been listening to K-pop a lot, and then, like, I tend to win a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, a little bit more than I'm listening to it, so I'm like... And I'll say his name, and I'm like, with the power of Asians on our side, we will win.
No wonder I was doing so crappy damage against the boss. I was using... And...
I have to download more games onto my computer because I reset it and lost like everything.
Super Dave, it is Pale Celine. That's the name of my witch. Who is now in a cult or whatever. Not a cult, but yeah, she does more damage. But so many games coming out. Like, I can't wait for Monster Hunter World.
I feel like if I ever need to find new games, all I have to do is like open your stream, boom, game I never heard of yet.
Yeah, I have tons of games. Tons. Games for days. Months, weeks, years.
Most likely, yes. I think yours seems pretty accurate, spot on. Oh yeah, remember that Minecraft house that was showing you that I was building?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
What? What happened?
Because I reset my computer, I lost the world.
Uh...
I had to reset it. I accidentally downloaded something I shouldn't have. Boop, reset. I was working on the computer for like 5 to 6 hours. I was like, how do I fix this? Must continue. No sleep for me. I probably went to bed 7 in the morning that day. 7, 8 in the morning.
You pulled an all-nighter.
Consistently, it's actually regular that I go to bed at 7 in the morning.
Oh my god. Get some sleep.
What is sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, Super Dave. Yes, accept.
1 year I'll figure out what my Steam password is. Still don't know it.
Ah, just be like, oh, I forgot my password, and you know, there you go. Get another password.
Yeah, it's like I thought I knew it, but then I'm like, what the hell did I change it to?
Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy?
Exactly. That's how I feel that's how I feel when I stay up for like 24 hours. I'm like, what is this?
Coffee?
I lived off of ramen.
Same
I was
here.
up. It was more than 24 hours. I was up for like 28, 29 hours.
Shit.
Because my friend, he was like, he wanted to play a game, so I was like, okay, I'll stay with you for a little bit. And he's like, say something about, like, I was finally spending time with him after being with another person for so long. I'm like, must not show favoritism, must stay here an equal amount of time.
No, show favoritism. Do it. Treat
So I was talking with him for about till 4 in the morning, then I laid in bed like I can't sleep.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not the type of person to just keep talking all the time. Super Dave, did you get that name? Pale Celine? But yeah. It's like I need sleep.
I've become nocturnal at this point.
I mean, yeah, that's happened.
I was gonna do things today, but I couldn't do the things I wanted to because of the weather, so I just slept. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the park, and I told my mom, like, hey, I wanna walk to the park. Would you be able to, like, pick me up at a certain time? She's like, the park flooded. You can't go there yet.
Wait,
and I was like, okay.
The park flooded.
There's a lot of rain, so.
Yeah, Super Dave, I am enjoying this game, although I do miss my Diablo fun. Yes, I do use Discord, by the way. By the by. Yeah, actually, wait, are you... Copy. Pasta. Dang.
Whoa. Pasta's my name in a Discord chat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Because I was always eating pasta, so I made my name Pasta.
Yeah. Pasta's good. Pasta with meatballs, like a good old fashioned, you know, spaghetti and meatballs sort of meal.
Yeah. I lived off spaghetti for about like a month. That's what I'd make every night after my parents went to work. I was like, okay, this is my life.
College, it was like ramen and eggs, hot sauce.
Hot sauce is good. I
Yeah.
put it in the ramen.
I had the hot sauce challenge while I was streaming before, and I still have the hot sauce like Ghost Pepper and whatever else.
Sounds like thrills.
It is. It was. I cried so many times.
Oh no.
I was like, no, I'm doing it for the laws. It's like, pay attention to me. I'm in pain. But, you know, it was fine.
I think if we get like enough people in the Discord, like I'm just gonna start putting your Twitch link in there.
That's totally fine. I spam it. I welcome the chaos.
Like, why just find people that start playing anything except League of Legends? Because I assume that's all they watch and live on.
I mean, I get the appeal of League of Legends, but it's
My
just not
toaster
for
can
me.
handle it. That's why I play. My toaster can handle it.
Can handle the League.
Yeah. I've never played ranked. This person wants me to play ranked, and I assume there's a lot of salt in there.
Oh, there is so much salt.
Because, like, normals, you don't have as much salt, but I feel like ranked is where the salt is at.
Yeah. Hey, no problem, Super Dave. Did you get the link for the Discord chat? Yeah, like the salt is real even in Overwatch ranked. I like the competitive.
I've played Overwatch about twice.
You get back into it. It's so fun.
I think I played it twice because it was like free to play on Xbox Live for a little bit, and my brother has an Xbox Live account.
Okay.
He'll buy it eventually at some point, or one of his friends will have it and he'll just like download it. All of them, their shared accounts. I think they're cheating in life.
Probably. Okay, there you go, Super Dave. I posted it up again on chat.
And my friend's commenting, he's like, you said you were coming back. Because I left another voice chat to join you for a little bit.
It's like,
I was
nah,
whoops.
never coming back.
Well, I've never gotten to talk to you before. It's nice.
I know, it's hella nice, right?
Yeah.
People should do it more often.
Yeah. I'm in here all the time. I'll just have to start popping in for like the chats that aren't late at night when all my friends are like, hey, come join us. Come to the dark side.
Dark side.
It's pretty much what it is.
I dwell in the abyss. Welcome.
In League of Legends, there's a map called Howling Abyss.
Really?
Yeah, it's a single lane. It's meant for the ARAM, which you get a random champion that is like free to play or you own. And it throws you in there. It's 5v5, one lane, random champions.
It's crazy.
It can either be in your favor or not. Like, the other entire team can be tanks and you're all squishy. The game will mess you up with that.
Yeah.
I love when I get someone I've never used before, and everybody else is like, oh, I've played this person at least once, I know what to build.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they're ready to do this, and then I mess up, and they're like, what are you doing? Then we lose the game, I'm like, whoops.
It's like, lol, sorry.
But like, when I play Sriracha and we're in normals, like, I got you.
Yeah, what's up?
S is the highest grade you can get on a champion. Like, there's S-, S, and S+. My highest grade on her is an S+.
Okay.
And I managed to get like 3 S's in a row on her. So I'm proud of me. I can bump up her mastery, I think, to the highest mastery you can get on her. I just don't have enough blue essence. which makes me sad. So I just have to go lay somewhere in shame.
So, yeah. Sucks.
It's like I know what my mastery level is on her, but I can't show everybody else. Can't be a jerk about how high of a mastery I have.
Okay, I don't want to sound like a noob, but how do I add someone on Discord?
On Discord?
Yeah, like I am...
Yeah, are you on computer or mobile? And you want to add somebody?
On the computer, BB, if you want to invite friends to the server, click the server name, top left corner, like invite people. Alright.
Invite people?
There's link with others, but I don't want to share a link. I want to just invite someone in.
You can just like give a single person like a link and PM it to them.
Yeah, that's what I did, but it didn't show up though. Read no. Oh, okay. So it can't reply in Beam. That's weird. That is super weird. What is going on here?
I don't know. It's like I get into League, we find a game, throw the invite in, boom.
Yeah. You think that it'd be like this simple for, you know, Discord, but no. No, let's not make it simple at all. Let's see here.
I've been 18 Discord chats because I just counted.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Okay, found it, found it, found it. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, as much as I would love to sit here and continue to talk to, I feel that my friends think I've abandoned them completely in life. So I'm gonna go talk with them a little more.
Hey, no problem.
Hit me up if you need me.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for hanging out.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Your friend request, nice. Nice, nice. Yep. Okay. There you go. Hey, Super Dave.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I can hear you so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much. Oh, 1 second. Let me go close the door to this room. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so it's not like I stopped playing Diablo. It's just that, you know, Final Fantasy 12 came out, Zodiac Age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been playing that, then got back into this. Really like the fact that it's free to play.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely one of the better positives of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, played D3 from release until Season 3. I actually hopped back in on Season, what is this, 10? Or the last one was 10?
Yeah, last one was 10. And I completed most of that, actually, with my Witch.
But I can't get past this game. I went back and forth between this and D3 for on and off for about a year, and this one finally won, and for me at least. And now it's really hard to put down. This is about all I play. So you ever need any advice or tips or some help doing something, yeah, I've got characters in.
Well, here's
every league.
Okay, yeah, thank you. The question that I have is, well, right now I'm building like a pyromancer witch, right? And
okay.
Let me show you what I put my skills into. So when it comes to elements, it's all fire. Like even like elemental damage, 8% increase, all that.
Yeah.
And of course, along the way, I increased intelligence. So I got Heart of Flame, Breath of Flames, and I even got into the Avatar of Fire as well. And
oh, you were way up there. Okay, yeah. Top left.
Yeah, top left, and going all the way down, and a little bit, not all top left, but like the second, let's say the second circle, let's just call it, and into like the fire damage as well. But I stopped there and continued on the outer circle, and I just almost completed the triangle here on the outer left side of the circle with the element damage. But I'm not going to fire, I'm not going to ice or lightning, just straight up fire.
Right, all fire.
All fire.
Okay. What is the main skill that you're using?
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And let me just tell you like what I have for that. No, DPS is 150, mana cost 9. Debuff lasts 150, huh?
No, go ahead. I'm just confirming.
Alright, debuff lasts 1.50 seconds. Modifiers to spell damage applied to skills damage over time. Debuff applies negative 3% fire resistance per stage. Burning debuff can have a maximum of 8 stages. 46% increased rarity of items dropped by slain enemies. I'll probably change that out. Deals 853.1 fire damage per second. Additional debuff stages add 60% of damage. Total fire resistance penalty from all beams cannot exceed negative 24%.
Yeah, Scorching Ray is pretty solid skill.
Yeah, it is.
What support gems do you have linked with it?
Let me show you. Tell you. I have item rarity, which I intend to switch out.
Right. Okay.
I have increased area of effect support. So supported skills have 33% increased area of effect. And elemental focus support, 38% more elemental damage. Supported skills cannot inflict elemental status effects, not elements.
I can probably give you 3 tips right now that may boost your damage quite a bit, and even give you a third or a second suggestion that would change up the playstyle a little bit, but would actually be a pretty cool looking setup using Capstone Channel. Now, first, the debuff on Scorching Ray is very powerful, especially for high HP bosses. So using Elemental Focus is nice maybe early on, but later on you'll probably want to swap that out with something like Controlled Destruction. It's still going to give you a more multiplier for your spell.
Yep,
but
I
you'll
have
still
that.
be able to. Yeah, you'll still be able to inflict burning debuff, which is extremely nice. As far as the area of effect, the only thing you're going to gain from that, or actually not really gain, you're going to lose a lot of mana per channel because it is not affected by area of effect.
Okay. What about the chance to ignite?
Chance to ignite would work.
Okay.
But since you're already applying a stacking burning debuff, in my opinion, I wouldn't think it'd be worth using.
Okay.
Now, if you had quality on it, it would give you, I believe, extra fire damage, but you're only going to get up to a maximum of 10 at a 20% quality.
Yeah, I only have it at 1 quality right now.
Okay, so you're not going to gain a whole lot of a chance to ignite.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of what... Yeah, Controlled Destruction would definitely be, in my opinion, one of the first choices for
what
more
about
damage.
the increased critical damage support?
I'm not sure how that interacts with Scorching Ray, like as far as it being a channeling skill.
Yeah.
I would worry more about the spell and elemental portion of it, but like I said, elemental focus, you want that burning debuff.
Yeah.
Let me let me look up something real quick, because I haven't. The only thing that I've done with Scorching Ray is use it on a totem as a support for one of my builds.
Yeah.
And I've also leveled with a Scorching Ray Cast One channel setup, which if you haven't tried that, I would recommend. It's very fun and very powerful.
I got this new one called Power Charge on critical support. 35% chance to gain a power charge on critical strike.
Right. Now, if you were doing something like an Elemental Overload, which if you look at the skill tree, just to the left of where you got Firewalker, right above the Witch starting point, there is a, I can't remember what they call it, it's a something node. I went blank. Notable, I think.
Wait, it's right above the Firewalker?
It's just to the left. It's one of the bigger nodes. If you just go basically directly left, right where your mouse is about to touch one of the closest big nodes.
Yeah. I see.
It's called
Elemental Overload.
Yes, that's it. So what you would ultimately do is if you spec'd into Elemental Overload, which would be very, very good for channeling, which would be Scorching Ray, you would put Power Charge on crit onto a second spell, preferably a high AoE skill like Orb of Storms. So you would pop that down, and once you crit, you're immediately gaining 40% elemental damage.
Okay.
For 8 seconds, and that, you know, it's a very good utility to use, utility combo. So that's where Power Charge on crit, at least in the current stages of the game, would be very beneficial to use.
What about the faster casting support?
Faster casting does work with Scorching Ray, but the only thing that it benefits, the only thing Scorching Ray benefits from is the turning speed. So it doesn't actually affect the rate at which you channel, it just the rate at which you turn while you're channeling. So it's not really an optimal choice unless you plan on doing a 360, you know, Scorching Ray spin, which isn't going to do much good for you anyway. It would look fun, but so like I said, it does work, but it's not really a good choice in my opinion for Scorching Ray.
I have one that adds lightning damage, 3 to 59 lightning damage.
I would actually look at getting an increased either fire penetration or increased burning. I think those are both red gems.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like I changed everything to like blue. Because it's intelligence focused.
Right. The intelligence stat, as far as it being the base for the build, is going to give you max energy shield percentage and mana, I believe. So speccing into some other base stats is not the worst thing. It's actually going to allow you to open up the build to a little more options, such as different support gems or different skill gems, depending on what build or playstyle you want to do. I'm trying to figure out what would be good on a 4-link Scorching Ray only. Now, if you did a Scorching Ray Cast One channel, you could use Scorching Ray linked with Cast One channeling support, and then put a Firestorm gem in there, so you're not only getting damage from your Scorching Ray, but you're also casting another skill automatically so long as you're using Scorching Ray, which would be Firestorm or any other non-channeling fire skill, such as Fireball, Magma Orb.
Okay.
You might even do Flame Dash if that's something you want to try out just for fun. I don't know if it would work, but it would look funny. And then you could use Control Destruction on top of that for even way more damage.
Huh.
But
yeah, I'm looking through my I have Flame Blast, Magma Orb, Wrath, Flame Blast.
You could even do a Flame Blast, Cast One channel, Firestorm, something else. The thing with Firestorm is you want to have a lot of cast speed so you can get to max stacks for, you know, the bigger hits.
Yeah.
And also because you don't want to be sitting there forever channeling Firestorm or Flame Blast while enemies are hitting you or stunning you or,
Yeah.
things of that sort.
So I have linked in there Flame Blast just to try out, but again, I can just switch that out.
Right.
Flame Blast, Control Destruction,
faster casting.
Faster casting. Yeah, I should probably switch.
Definitely for Flame Blast, and also let's see, Flame Blast, faster casting, Control Destruction, and increased area of effect. And if you want to, instead of Control Destruction, because your mana cost is going to be pretty high on that, try. I went blank. Hold on. Yeah, increased critical strikes instead. That way, you'll get a burning or ignite whenever you do damage, and that will help.
You mean
again with high HP bosses or enemies?
You mean increased critical damage support?
Not damage, but there's a. It looks similar, but it's just a bigger. The image on the skill gem is bigger. I believe you can pick it up from Act 2, maybe, or maybe Act 1.
All right.
I don't remember which one it is. But I would definitely recommend picking up Cast One Channel from Act 4 and using it with either Flame Blast or Scorching Ray. You'll love it.
Oh.
It's a insane powerhouse for leveling or doing some damage early on.
And I can get it from normal, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going back to Highgate.
Yeah.
And would Vanya have that, or is that more of a?
It's the one directly north of the stash tab, I can't remember what their names are. I can never remember their names.
Petrus and.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so Summoning Lightning Golem, Chaos Golem, Spell Echo support, increased area of effect, and Elemental Proliferation support. Oh, here's Cast While Channeling support.
Yes. And it also has a small, or a decent, more damage or more spell damage multiplier on there as well.
Yes. Curse on hit support, Cast when stun support. Elemental Proliferation, Spell Echo. Yeah. Is it blue that you're talking about, or is the color?
Yes, the cast while channeling, I believe, or cast when channeling. Yeah, is a blue.
Stuns. Yep, I have that. All right, bought it.
Very fun setup.
So I should change out the faster casting with that.
If you're gonna try the cast from channel, I would recommend Scorching Ray, only because Flame Blast is going to take a while. But if you're having a second skill being cast at the same time, I don't know if it would actually hurt that much. Yeah, I mean, if you want to try it, Flame Blast, cast while channel, faster casting, and try Firestorm with it. All in a 4-link blue somewhere.
Where can I buy Firestorm?
Firestorm, I believe, would also be Act 1 from Nessa. Lion Eyes, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, she does. All right, Firestorm.
Yes,
okay.
Firestorm is a really good leveling skill as well. Provides a lot of AOE coverage, a lot of hits, a lot of hits in succession. Very solid for leveling.
Remote Mine. Yeah, I just want to see her. Yeah, Minion. I'll do Minion later. Let's go to Coast and try this out. Oh shit. Yeah, see, my mana regen keeps up, so it's not a problem.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's try this out on the. Oh, hunt. Nice. Yeah, that's
so fun.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So you're dropping enemy resistances with the beam and casting a fire spell on top of that. That's going to end up doing just a boatload of damage.
Yeah, let me see like the damage that it does. Firestorm, 40 to 61 fire damage. Base duration 2 seconds, and 1 impact every 0.10 seconds. Of course, Arlie can also summon skeletons and that's actually really good. God, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that I could have like 2 spells at the same time.
Oh yeah, there are just near endless options for builds in this game.
Yeah. That's funny. Holy crap. Yeah, so how long have you been playing Path of Exile?
On and off for the last probably 2 years, 3 years maybe.
Okay.
I started back, if you're familiar with the Beyond mod on maps, or if you've seen that yet, maybe on like League Stones. I started back when that was actually a league, and quit and went back to Diablo 3, and then came back sometime around the Forsaken Masters, which is the masters you find that you do like side missions for, and they give you crafting benches and stuff like that.
Okay.
I started playing real full-time, or near full-time, when those were released, and been going strong ever since.
Oh shit.
So I enjoy the game a lot. It's really hard to break away from.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see the appeal.
And there's still so many builds I haven't tried. Like the build I'm doing now is completely new to me. I've never done one of these. And it's sad because it's a real popular build, but I just, for some reason, haven't tried it. So
yeah, and they're still coming out with like, updates too for the game.
Oh yeah, I'm in the beta right now, and just got through Act 8, which is one of the more recent. I still need to get to the end game because there's a build I like running.
Well, don't they erase like the characters and betas?
Right, and they did when they released Act 8, but from what they've said so far on the notes, they're not planning on doing any more wipes so far. They're just going to roll out updates and let you continue on. Which really, I mean, even right now, it doesn't take forever to get to the end game if you know what you're doing, but it takes even less time with the beta. So getting to the end game is no problem. It's just getting set up with the gear and starting to min-max your build, and that's where I kind of want to get to, at least the start of where I can min-max and find out how the build's going to perform with all of the changes that they're doing to damage over time and double dipping, and I mean the list goes on and on. But even after the nerfs, this build has already taken a nerf. I think the league after I played it for the first time, and it still performed really well. And it's taken another huge nerf with the energy shield, or the CI.
Okay.
But the way the build is played or survives, it doesn't rely on a boatload of damage and the leech to be able to, I guess, mitigate the damage, if that's a thing.
Okay.
It relies on just regen, so I don't think it's going to change that much other than basically the max effective health of the build. So I'm curious to see, even with the same type of setup, with the same skill tree and everything, or as close as the same skill tree as I can get with the changes in beta, how well it's going to do with the same content that I want to run, end game.
Now I'm wondering how they're going to handle like the minions, because I like to play around with that for a bit too.
You
like
to do what?
A minion setup.
Oh, I can tell you right now, minions in this game are really good, and they're getting even better.
Yeah, because my lightning golem is so good. Lightning golems, the skeletons are pretty good too. But know what's really OP are the little flaming skulls that the witch can summon. Oh my god,
that's what
dude!
I'm using.
Like 20 of them, and then you have flesh offering combined with that.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
That's the build I'm doing right now, and that's one I haven't tried. Now check it out though. Back when Breach was a league, I think not this league, but the last league, I did an animate weapon summoner build, but I used full Magic Find gear, and it got to the end game and was able to farm fairly well, even with a Magic Find setup, and I loved it. And it never had a cap on the amount of weapons you could summon, so it was like SRS with no limit to the amount of minions you could spawn. But they recently nerfed it to 50, which even 50 is plenty.
Yeah, it's
because
good enough.
the minions themselves don't collide with each other. It's a duration. So, I mean, your duration on the minions could go up to 70 seconds, if not more, depending on your skill setup. It's just amazing to watch. But yeah, summoners overall are really solid builds. I don't play them very much, but the few that I've played here recently, I've actually enjoyed.
Now, the League Stones, I've been wondering about this, like League Stones. So they add like a different property to the game, you know, such as new enemies or rare enemies, and if you complete it, then you get like some kind of rare treasure.
So what it is basically is they took all the 17 previous leagues and combined them into one league, and this was how they did it. So ultimately, when you use a League Stone on your character, the next area you enter or the next map you open, those mods will get applied to that area. So for instance, if it's a, I don't know, like a breach talisman, or not talisman, League Stone, there will be a chance to spawn at least one breach portal in that area. So it's not really that it's going to grant you treasure, it is granting you more of the chance to get treasure from the previous mods, or just more treasure in general, because you have more monster spawning, you have, you know, more unique monster spawning.
Okay. So the higher the challenge, the more you'll get out of it.
Potentially, yes. So if you get to level 30, I think you can equip 3 at one time. So you could have a pretty rough combination of mods, such as Breach, Beyond, and maybe Nemesis. And then if you have a map, for instance, that has Beyond on there, you basically just double the effect of Beyond. So nearly every pack you kill, you're going to spawn Beyond monsters. the game gets real interesting.
Sure.
But I mean, the mechanic is nice, but honestly, for that league, like I got burnt out on that league fairly quickly, because if when you map, that's really what you did when you mapped, but you had to either roll that mod on the map or you have to craft it a certain way. So they had to change the way you crafted maps to compensate for using basically League Stones. So it was like a glorified way of being able to do maps a little earlier, in a way. So it burned me out fairly quick. But once beta hit, I got super excited again. And now the Turmoil event, they had the Mayhem event, was the last 2-week event. I played that, but it was a voided league, so nothing transferred over. It was just for, having some fun. But this one's going to transfer over, so it's similar to Mayhem, but it's not as intense.
Yeah.
So instead of being, say, 20 rogue exiles or invasion bosses or whatever in that certain area, there's now 5, sometimes 3, which is, again, still very nice to see that.
It's good to see that the devs are still working on this game. Oh my god.
Oh, they are always. The amount of stuff that they've done just since I've been playing is insane. And even if they, for some reason, decide to charge for some expansions in the future, or if they decided to here recently, I'd still pay it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it, and they absolutely deserve it. They've gotten plenty of my money, that's for sure. More money than I probably should have spent on the game, but they've got my full support.
They're same here.
Overall, I mean, everywhere from the game design, I know people complain about it a lot, and the game is easier than when I played or when I started playing back when, but that may be due to lack of game knowledge back then, but also lack of certain items. There's all kinds of new items and new skills and skill tree changes that they've done since I started that improved the gameplay experience and made it a little easier to get past some of the content. But
do you think that they made it more like noob friendly?
Not entirely. They are working on that more in the sense that they are introducing a tutorial system.
Okay.
Which was a big thing for me. That's one thing that I think that turns players off to the game is they get in not knowing anything about the game like I did.
Yeah.
And just start messing around with stuff, and all of a sudden they're struggling with their build. They can't survive. They can't do damage. They don't know what to do with the skill gems, their gear. They don't know what to look for. I mean, it's just all over the place. But they're adding now the tutorial system in the beta that I think was needed, last year or the year before that. So that's a huge improvement, especially quality of life for new players. It'll give them a better idea of what the game's about.
Yeah, rather than them just going in there, gung-ho.
Now, if somebody joined in the game with a group of people and one of those people knew about it and could teach them, then, they might be more interested in the game. But for somebody that just wants to check it out by themselves and not know anything about it, they're, I can't do anything in this game. This game sucks. I'm dying all the time. This game's so hard. I'm just going to quit. And granted, yes, back then it was a lot harder, a lot more for the hardcore ARPG loot finding games, but I still enjoyed it.
Like, to me, it's still this game is really fun. It really does add that difficulty that I need, that challenge, and also the customization is really in depth too. Like, just looking at the skill tree is really intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Because when I saw that, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to build this character, but I'm going to.
Right. One thing I would recommend after this build you're doing, or if you get to want to change characters or get stuck on the build and want to start a new one, I'd recommend looking at one of the starter guides on the forums and following that guide. It's going to have your skill tree progression. It's going to have the gear you may need early on and why they choose it and what benefits you're going to get from it and what skill gems to get, what to look for. I mean, everything you could possibly need to know about the build and where the build's going to go. So it's going to help out a lot. Not to say that making your own build or doing it your own way is bad.
Yeah, but just give you like an idea.
Yeah, just all over the forums. I'd recommend checking out the forums.
All right.
There's a lot of good information on there. Even just reading through a build guide, you're going to learn 10 tons of information. I'm still learning stuff about this game.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult though because there's so many other games coming out like next year where I'm going to have like little time to play this. Especially when Monster Hunter World comes out, because oh my god, that's my game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to Destiny 2 because I'd wanted to play the first one.
Oh yeah, first one was pretty good.
I got stuck on PC with Diablo 3 and never, didn't want to get a console again, and
yeah.
So that one, I think Anthem was another one that I may check out, and there's a new zombie one. I can't remember the name of it. It looks interesting.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Is
Days Gone?
Yeah, Days Gone. Yep. Where the zombies were like running through like this, let's say
Mega Horde.
Yeah, Mega Horde, and yeah, that guy was running away with like a machine gun or something. And they all kept on piling on top of each other.
Oh yeah, that looks very fun.
Yeah. But if it comes out on PC, I haven't tried out PvP yet. I don't think
on here?
Yeah.
It's honestly not. It's not really worth checking out. It's not nothing too fancy or special, I don't think. So I need melee, splash, damage. So 3. I finally got a 4 link for my characters. I'm trying to figure out what gems I need to put in here.
So, welcome.
Probably going to be up until tomorrow.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to head on out. Tonight's anime night, and I'll be watching anime with one of my other followers. But you know, you're feel free to join
nice.
us.
Oh, speaking of, apologize, I didn't do that earlier.
Oh,
I always
great,
forget
thank
about
you. Yep. Like my main platform is Twitch. I just have Restream on. So.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I stream every single day.
Oh, nice. I wish I could, man. But this is actually early for me. I normally don't stream until later on, but the wife's working. She works overnight, so she was sleeping all day, and then she's at work right now. So and does the same thing tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, we got a free weekend, man.
Nice.
But during the week, I work second shift, so my game time isn't until it's usually close to midnight. Which is horrible because no one is online. Like none of my friends are online usually that late, or you know.
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on like the time zone as well. No, people on the West Coast trying to play with friends that are on like the East Coast.
Oh, yeah, Central here.
Okay, yeah. That's not so bad. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of Path of Exile. But no, thank you very much for the help and support. Definitely learned a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
But if you want
If you ever catch me online, either in Discord or in the game or whatever, feel free. If you got any questions, just hit me up, man. Want to group up and party? I might have a character, hopefully close to your level. We can group up and do some things and have some fun.
All right, yeah, definitely sounds good, man. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone else for hanging out. And I'll be watching some anime.
Yeah, have fun, man.
All right. You take care.
Catch you later, dude.
Yep.